Hello, and welcome to another in our series of videos from This Old Cat. Today we're presenting a cat owner's guide to quality of life and D.N.R. The basic tenet of all medical practice is primum non nocere. First, do no harm. This premise rings true for all living creatures, including our beloved cats. And while there is no black and white standard for quality of life, for over 35 years now, we have been caring for geriatric cats, cats with terminal diseases, and cats with disabilities. And in doing so, we have come to know what we feel are the signs. We use 8 indicators to gauge a cat's quality of life. They are, in no particular order, controlling any pain the cat may have. Observing the cat is active with ease of moving about. Watching to ensure the cat is eating well with a good appetite. Confirming the cat is staying well hydrated. Seeing to it that the cat is taking any medications well and with very little or no stress. Ensuring the cat is maintaining a healthy weight. Recognizing the cat's alertness to stimulation from their surroundings. And watching for good litter box habits. With all this in mind, there are a few relative do's and don'ts for cat owners. A cat owner should make themselves aware of the quality of life indicators. They should not be ones to give up early if they feel there is hope. However, once they see the cat's quality of life tip from good to poor, they should not be fans of prolonging the cat's life merely for their own sake. Consider the 8 quality of life indicators and how they may tip a quality of life scale one way or another. Here's the hypothetical quality of life scale in balance. And here's the quality of life scale with the 8 indicators. Just like a seesaw, it will go up or down, depending on whichever side has more weight. Let's first consider the scenario whereby one side of the scale has most of the good quality of life indicators on it, with any 6 or more of the 8 quality of life indicators being good. And perhaps 1 or 2 may be questionable. In this case, we'd say this cat has a good quality of life because most of the indicators are in their favor. Let's go back to the level seesaw and assume in this next scenario the cat is showing an even number of good and not so good quality of life indicators. In this case, we'd say this cat has a fair quality of life because he or she is balancing right at 50-50 and could go either way from here. Back to the level seesaw for another look. And now think about what happens when the quality of life scale tips in the other direction, whereby suddenly more than 4 of the quality of life indicators are not good. Now less than 4 are good, and things are sliding downhill. We'd say this cat's quality of life now is poor. So clearly, knowing a cat's quality of life indicators will help to better evaluate their quality of life. It's all about knowing this. Each cat, each situation may be different, but one must firmly believe that it is always about the cat truly living and thriving, and not merely surviving. And as a responsible cat owner, you should know your cat's quality of life indicators. Learn how to tell the difference between your cat just having an off day and starting down the path of mere survival towards a poor quality of life. So now is the time. Have your cat's quality of life discussion with all of those that may be caring for your cat. Could be others in your house, your veterinarian, and any caregivers, such as your pet sitter or cat boarder. We usually are able to get our clients to open up and start expressing their feelings about quality of life by showing them a red, yellow, green resuscitation authorization options for their cat. We always say we hope they'll never have to use this, but it is very helpful and reassuring to have it. The first option is red. This is a clear D.N.R. Do not resuscitate for the veterinarian. When, keeping the cat's best interest in mind, the veterinarian believes there clearly are no signs of hope that the cat will recover with a good quality of life. The second option is yellow. This option gives the veterinarian the okay to perform CPR and or other minimum resuscitation procedures should the cat suddenly crash. This is a guarded choice when, keeping the cat's best interest in mind, upon consultation with the veterinarian it's determined that there may possibly be a chance of recovery. They will at first try the minimum resuscitation procedures, but will not continue from there if there are no signs of hope that the cat will recover with a good quality of life. The final option is green. This option instructs the veterinarian to do everything in the yellow option, but then also do everything above and beyond that, including but not limited to open heart massage, machine life support, etc., to keep the cat alive at all costs. We must stress that this choice is extremely uncommon to do because rarely is it in the cat's best interest, and seldom does it result in a good quality of life for the cat. This option generally is associated only with a qualified referral specialist and or emergency clinic capable of performing these often complicated and intricate procedures. In summary, when it comes to D.N.R, ask questions. With your cat in your situation, carefully consider your options. And choose wisely for your cat's sake. Finally, be sure to communicate your wishes. Your cat will be glad you did. For many cat owners, the quality of life and D.N.R discussion is one they often avoid. But because by nature humans far outlive their felines, this is a discussion that needs to take place. In many cases, our clients tell us they appreciate a quality of life discussion as it gets them thinking about what would be best for their cat. In summary, the better prepared cat owners are, the better life will be for their cat, striving to live by the primum non nocere motto. We hope you have found a cat owner's guide to quality of life and D.N.R helpful. We have a link to our quality of life D.N.R brochure in the description below. This video was written and produced by This Old Cat. This has been one in a continuing series of videos from This Old Cat. Please visit us at thesunshinehome.com. Thank you.